Hi, my name is Cass, and I'll be taking you through a 15-minute quick ab burner here. So if you're looking to get that six-pack going, stay with me for the next 15 minutes, and we're gonna incorporate a lot of pulses in the way to really get those summer abs popping out whatever season we're in. All right, once you're ready, road to six-pack, let's go! All right, you guys, so if you're ready for your basic ab burner workout, let's start it off with a very quick warm-up. So starting off with one arm first, let's go ahead and go for those arm rotations. All the way to the front, just for a few more seconds before we switch over to the other side. And let's go ahead and make that switch. Other arm comes next. Awesome job. Good way to prep ourselves for today's series of floor ab workouts. All right, now let's bring our hands in together. Make sure that your feet are wider than hip width apart, and we twist from side to side. There we go, start warming up the body. Nice and slow, nice and easy. There we go, we stay here for 5 more seconds. Last 3, 2, 1, hands behind your head, come down into a squat and drive that knee all the way up. Opposite elbow is reaching out for that opposite knee. Let's go for 2 more. This is 1 and 2. Now everyone start making your way down to your mat for your high plank position. Start practicing engaging our core for this one. Make sure that your spine is maintained neutral all throughout. Let's stay here for 5 more seconds. Last 3, 2, 1. Rest your knees down first. And then once you're ready, start picking yourselves back up again for your mountain climbers. You want to step it out one leg at a time first, nothing too explosive. Drive those knees all the way to the front. Let's stay here for another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, you guys. You're almost ready. We're about to start. So we're doing same thing here, 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. Let's start it off by sitting down on our mats. Make sure that your feet are together, hands close to your hips, and start lifting your legs up from here. Ready? Let's go. You want to kick forward and drive those knees back in. So you want to kick, add an opener here, kick those legs back in. All right, if you need that extra support, make sure that your hands are planted nice and firm on the ground here as you kick and bring it wide open. We'll incorporate a bit of pulses on our second round, but for this one, let's focus on getting the movements right. Make sure that core is nice and engaged, shoulders are nice and relaxed as we kick and open up. 10 more seconds. You're doing good, guys. And we're down to 3, 2, 1, 20-second rest. Awesome job. Now for the next one, we're gonna lie down on the mat. Make sure that your fingers can still reach your heels from here. Feet are hip width apart. We start in 10 seconds, so start prepping yourselves up, slightly lifting those shoulders off the mat, and we're gonna start reaching for our heels, alternating between your left and right. Let's go. To work on our obliques here, sides of our torso, we reach from right to left. So from this, we are already incorporating a bit of a pulsing movement as we switch over from right to left. There we go, halfway through the set. Don't forget to breathe. This is your friendly reminder to breathe as you move. 10 more seconds, keep going. And we're down to 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Rest your backs down on the mat again. Next up, we are going for ab crunches and leg raises. All right, we start in 10 seconds. So start prepping yourselves for the next exercise by bringing your hands at the back of your head and slightly lifting those shoulders off the mat. Let's go. Going for 1, 2, 3, and lift. Slowly bring it down. go back to those crunches. Make sure that chin is away from your chest the entire time. Keep that core engaged. Relax your neck here. Go for 3 pulses and 1 leg raise. There we go. Going for 1, 2, 3, and up. Keep your chin away from your chest, you guys. And breathe. Just a few more, 5 more seconds. Nice and slow and controlled movements here. Staying here for 1 more leg raise and we rest. All right, we're going back to our first workout. Remember, we're gonna go for those kicks and openers. This time, let's incorporate a bit of pulsing movements. Going for 3 pulses as you drive your knees in before you kick it out and spread it wide. Ready to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Going for 1, 2, 3. Extend and open up those legs. 2, 3. There we go. Now feel free to modify this by just going for those regular movements, just like we did in round 1. If you feel the need to bring your feet down on the mat, rest for a few seconds, feel free to do that. And once you're ready to pick yourselves back up again, go ahead and pulse it out. 2, 3, extend and spread. There we go. Just a few more, 5 more seconds. Drive those knees in, finish it off with pulses, and we rest. Awesome job, you guys. Now we're gonna lie down on our mats, feet hip width apart, and start reaching out from side to side. We start in 10 seconds. All right, you ready? Ready or not, we start in 3, 2, 1, and reach. Now try to get your shoulders slightly off the mat here. If you want to make it a bit harder, bring your feet in together. That way you're able to reach further. Attempt to reach as far as you can. But if you want to spread your feet out, that is perfectly fine. All right, halfway through the set, you guys. Touch your heels from left to right. All right, 10 more seconds, keep going. You wanna lower your head down a bit, feel free to adjust whatever position is most comfortable for you at this point. And we rest. Awesome job. Everyone stand back up again. Whew, breathe here, deep inhale. Whew, exhale, reset, relax your shoulders. We're gonna lie down on the mat again. Going for our ab crunches and leg raises. Start straightening out those legs. And let's start. Going for 1, 2, 3. Lift those legs up. Now if you want a bit of a challenge, you can keep those legs off the mat the entire time as you go for your 3 crunches and leg raise, targeting both the upper and lower part of your abs here. Halfway through the set, keep going. There is absolutely no rush in this workout. All right, so the slower the movement, the greater the burn. So need you guys to keep going. Stay with me for 10 more seconds. Going for a few more crunches left. Last 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everybody. Now we transition to the second part of today's workout, starting off with our side plank crunch. All right, so 1 elbow down, we start in 10 seconds. Start stacking your feet on top of one another and start lifting your hips all the way up. Ready? Let's go. Let's pulse it out here for 1, 2, 3, and crunch it in. Now you want to extend one arm all the way overhead. After 3 pulses, drive that knee and that elbow to meet in the middle. If this is too much for you, stay here in your side plank crunches or pulses. There we go, pulse it out all the way through. If you can manage to incorporate those crunches in, feel free to go for that. Try to push yourself a bit harder for this round. There we go, 5 more seconds, keep going, and crunch. Last 3, 2, 1, rest it out. Awesome job. Now we lie down on our backs again. We're going for your flutter kicks. So for this one, I need you guys to focus on keeping those legs straight as you can as you kick it out for the entire set. 40 seconds of work still, 20 seconds of rest still. Get ready, let's go. So you can either keep your hands down on the mat or underneath your bum for more support. all throughout the set. There we go. You want to focus on those small and quick movements for this one. But if you want to play around a bit, make those kicks bigger, feel free to go for that. We're halfway through the set. Halfway through. There we go. Breathe through it. 10 more seconds. Keep going at it. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we're going to transition into our other side plank. So go on your opposite side, elbow goes down. We're doing the same thing. If you can manage to go for 3 side plank pulses, add that crunch after 3 pulses. Feel free to go for that. Ready in 3 seconds. 2, lift and start. Going for 1, 2, 3, and crunch. There you go. 2, 3, and crunch. One way to modify this exercise is by dropping that inner leg in. Keep that other leg extended, still going for those pulses. 1, 2, 3, crunch it in. There we go. But if you're more comfortable with staying on those pulses, feel free to go for that. That is totally cool. 30 seconds in, last 10 seconds of work. Crunch and back out. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds all to yourselves. Rest and breathe. We flip over to the other side, doing the same thing. We went back to our first exercise for this round. So again, if you want to modify, bend that inner leg in, keep that knee on the floor as you go for that side plank, and crunch it out and pulse it out from here. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and in. So you want to make sure that elbow and your knee are meeting in the middle before you extend it back to where you started. All right, make sure that your hips are square as well. It's not leaning too much over to one side. Keep it nice and square here as you pulse it out. We're more than halfway through the set, so need you guys to keep moving. Crunch it in and extend. There we go. And we're down to 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. All right, we're back to our flutter kicks. 20 seconds of rest here. So slowly lie down on your mats. Don't get too comfy here. So again, your options are hands on the floor, hands underneath your assets here, or lift your hands off the mat for a bit of an extra challenge. We start in 3 seconds. Get ready. 2 and 1. Let's go. You want to alternately bring those legs up and down all throughout the set. 10 seconds in. So remember your options. You can always bring your hands down on the mat, rest your head down, or you can bring it underneath your bum for more support. If you want to go for bigger movements, feel free to join me here just for a few seconds, and then we transition back to our small kicks. 10 more seconds, guys. All right, you're doing good. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! One more. We're down to our last core workout here. So start lying down on your elbow. Stack your feet on top of one another. We start in 10 seconds for our last and our best set here. All right, get ready to lift those hips up. We start pulsing in 3, 2, 1, and pulse. Extend your arm all the way to the top here. After 3, get your knee and your elbow to meet in the middle. There we go. 2, 3, and crunch. So if you want to lose that arm movement, you can keep your hand on your waist as well and just drive that knee in. You have a lot of options to play around here, so pick your poison. Do what works for you. All right, more than halfway through. This is the final push. 10 more seconds. Keep going. You want to finish strong for this one. All right, last 3, 2, finish it off with a crunch, and 1. Good job, you guys. Woo! All right, rest and breathe first. That was a good workout. Definitely felt the burn there. So breathe with me. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. Now slowly transition on all fours and start pushing your hips to the back to touch your heels. Walk your fingers forward for a deeper stretch. Feel free to rest your head down here if needed. Let's take one deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Now slowly push yourselves forward, hips down to the floor, hands beside your sides here or your chest, and slowly push yourselves up from here. If you need to adjust, feel free to do that. Now make sure that your shoulders are away from your ears. Everyone look all the way up towards the ceiling. One deep breath. Now look over to one side first, over your shoulder. And we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the other side. Back to center here. And that is it. Wrapping up today's ab burner session. Good job, you guys. Definitely going for that extra push more and more each day. Awesome. See ya.